Good evening and welcome to CRAY-Z. In today's episode, I had to go back to this guy's house and put a J-block in the siding to run a hose through. So when I was done, I decided I'd take another trip out there across the river. We've already been here before. Last time I was here, it was before there was anything green out there. And now and also it was before I had the camera fixed. Or not the camera, but the app, the DJI app. Wasn't working correctly, and I didn't have the ISO settings right. So now we're going to take another trip around and check this place out, because I can go farther and get some better stuff. This is the Genesee River, and it runs through Lutcher State Park, which is it's a very good place for tourists to go. They call it the mini Grand Canyon. It's really neat. I'll have to get some inside footage of that this summer so you guys can check it out. There's some waterfalls that are really popular, and the brand new train trestle in there, and people come from all over, pretty much all over the world, just to come check it out. And then in the fall they do hot air balloon rides, and it's a good time. So this is actually farther than I was able to get last time. I get closer. I get closer to that bridge as well. I get some good pictures. So if I remember correctly, on the last video, all this green stuff, there is nothing green. There's no leaves. There's no grass. Everything looks dead. When the river floods, it's all covered with water. So it's like one huge river. So right now it's just those two parts that are flowing. But when the river's flooded, that gets flooded as well. There's a little dinky town right there. Some good farmland stuff. I'm going to have to come back in the fall. I think in the fall time that's going to look amazing. And this is, I believe, at 400 feet up. Well, I don't ever get to go 400 feet. I put it at like 393 or 397. And if you look right there straight ahead, you'll see some water. The homeowner said that's which way the river used to flow. It used to cut through there, and it never, when he first moved in 20 years ago, it never went this way. The direction it's going right now, to the right, it never did that. It used to do like a horseshoe up there and then go into the river. That's how much it's changed in 20 years. It's pretty interesting when you get to find out the background about stuff in the area. But so, you can see where the river used to cut through there, and then it all turned to land. And the river changed right there. This is going up the river. I'm not sure how the fishing is there. I know people do it, and then there's in the summertime you see a lot of people by the other bridge. They're doing a lot of swimming, fishing, and hanging out in the area. Not sure how it is, but I'll have to ask around. Some nice farm fields. That was the same one. That is a great view. So in that direction, if you keep following the river, you'll come to the train trestle and the waterfalls, which is really, like I said, a really popular tourist attraction. I did get to take a chance to fly over there earlier this year. The story is that when we got done with that, putting the siding on that house, I had to come back to do a blow off. So after work, I went and decided to fly around. So on my way through, there's a police officer on the side of the road, and I asked him if he minded if I flew over there, and he said he wouldn't stop me. So I did some flying around. I was outside of the park, but I got some pretty good pretty good pictures of the river and the train trestle and some video footage. So right down below where I'm flying, that's where people like to hang out because it's really shallow there. And you'll see people swimming down there, playing in the water. It's a really popular spot for people to... There's a pullover. You can just park there and people go there and fish and hang out. Alright guys, well, that's our show for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked what you've seen, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like it and share it. If you want to come hang out with us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, the links will be in the description below. And don't forget guys, just keep droning.